What is up? I'm going to show you how to replace a capacitor on your AC unit. This is the outside one. I did a video a while ago on how to change a circuit board that was fried. I'm not a professional. This is just my personal unit. This is an older unit. I'm doing the same thing you are, getting on YouTube and looking on the internet, trying to fix it myself, save a couple of $100. This part is like 10 or 15 bucks. If you call the service man out, you'd be charged like $200 for like a 30-minute, or less than 30-minute fix. So this is fairly easy. How did I know it was going out? Kind of looked like you did. The fan turned on and AC's trying to kick on, and it just hums. It goes and it will stop. And eventually it's starting, but I could tell it's going out. So I pulled the first thing you want to do is pull your fuse out of the box here. This is right here. I have a little right in there. They'll have a little handle there, and just pull it out. Put it aside. You're out there. I've turned it off on the breaker inside as well, so we're off in several different areas. Now this capacitor could still have a charge. I know it's failing, but still have a charge. I pulled. How do you get out? Is this little flashing piece is on there. That's what I've done already. Now when you're doing that, be careful. There could be, if you haven't opened it up in a while, there could be all sorts of creepy crawlies in there. Have some Hornet spray. Careful and be ready to run if there's bees in there. Luckily I didn't have any bees, but there was some creepy crawlies in here. Check this out. This is pretty crazy. There's the capacitor right here. You see in there? What's that on that big mess on top of it? Well, that is a fried up mouse that was got on the capacitor. So that might be the problem, but as you can see, it's all rusted out. The capacitor, I'll pull it out and show it to you in a second, is rusty. And then this, whatever the hell this thing is, was on the inside of this flashing piece here. It's some spider something. It's an alien. Alright, anyway, let's get back to it. I'm going to pull this capacitor out. Now this capacitor could still have a charge into it, so you need to discharge the capacitor. So you take an insulated screwdriver and you touch the common, there should be a C on top of one. This one has 3 terminals. Touch it like the C to the fan, and then again the C to the one that says Herm on there. So I've done that, and it's all, there's not a charge in it, so that saves me from getting a little bit of a shock there. So I'm going to pull this out. I'm going to cut this. Alright, I pulled that bracket off, and it's just so I could get the numbers on here. So while you're in here, you want to take a picture of these wires so you'll know how to put them back on when you get your new one. But here on the side, I'm going to get the numbers that I need to get the same capacitor here. So there'll be a bunch of numbers. Just take a picture with your phone. If you could find a place locally that sells one of these. I was having a hard time, so basically what I'm going to do is just order it off of eBay. You could order them off Amazon too, I'm sure. So this air conditioner is still working, but it does that occasionally, and I don't want, it's like 95 degrees during the summer here. I just don't want it to go out totally. So this will give me a few days. Hopefully it will last a few more days before it goes out. I'll show you that dang mouse in there. Get a screwdriver. This little creepy crawly thing. Come here, get out there. It's all petrified. There's that. There's that burn up dead mouse. I want to should put that on your wife's pillow and see what happens. Alright, let me go get the capacitor, and okay, here's the old capacitor and the new capacitor. Notice it's a little smaller, but all the voltage and everything is correct. But I pulled this out. You want to, when you're pulling it out, there still might be some power in it, so you want to discharge it. So you just touch your screwdriver like this with the power off. I've already turned the power off like that on the 2 different ones, and it'll, if there's any in there, you'll get you'll feel it, but you won't get shocked as long as you're using an insulated screwdriver and you're not touching the metal. So make sure to do that. Pull it out. It was all dirty, so I couldn't really see the connections here. I wrote on the side as I pulled it off and took a picture where all the wires went. Black, or that was brown, red, and yellow, and this was so funked up with that dead mouse on there, it stinks. But I took a brush and had to brush it off to kind of see where you got your fan, your common, and your Herm on here. I didn't really see it, but on these capacitors, notice on the fan, this is the new one, it only has like one prong, and on over here it has two prongs, so that kind of gives you a thing. I found where it said fan, and over here somewhere it said Herm. I barely was able to do it, it's so rusted. But let's go ahead and get this on and finish up this job.